Next steps from here, let's bring in Mike Sommers. He's CEO of the American Petroleum Institute. Mike, welcome. This is a time that calls for creativity. What can be done here to support oil and gas right now?
Kelly, it's great to be with you. I'll tell you, it's a very concerning time for the industry. Of course, you see the supply issues, but the demand issues remain the most important issue here. There was a report today, in fact, from EIA that suggests that oil demand is down about 31 million barrels from the highs of 100 million barrels before the crisis began. So, of course, this is a really difficult time for oil and gas. We're talking to the Department of Energy about some creative solutions, particularly on the storage side.
Right.
We're very concerned about a storage wall that we're going to hit in late April or early May.
I mean, if they're turning, the relief ship away from New York City, fill it with crude oil? I mean, at some point, what happens for the industry is that the tanker ships start to fill up because people want to store oil somewhere. Is that a potential solution here to find further places to be able to put crude? Because that decline in demand you're talking about isn't for a year, it's for a day.
Yeah, we are looking at creative solutions. So if you look at just the month of February, there were about 10 tankers that had oil filled with them. Now we're looking at about 60 tankers filled with oil for storage purposes. So we are looking at creative solutions. We applaud what the Department of Energy has done so far in opening up the SPR for storage leasing. We want to make sure that they continue to do that. And then we want to make sure that the terms are flexible enough on that storage so that producers actually participate in the program.
And how much, we talked to the Energy Secretary yesterday who suggested maybe you could store up to 1 billion barrels of oil somehow. How much capacity is there currently and how much of a difference would that make?
Yeah, so there's only about 77 million barrels available in that capacity right now. So we're looking at other options as well. New commercial storage is coming online as well to meet the demand. But we would be concerned about any policy proposals that would propose keeping oil in the ground and paying producers for not producing.
Why do you have to pay people not to produce? I mean, yesterday Jeff Curry said, look, it's expensive to cap a well, and sometimes they're damaged in the process. But, I mean, how expensive is it really? And is there something more significant that can be done to just say, stop producing?
Well, the real answer here is what the price is today. No one's making any money at current prices. So we believe that the market is providing the best signal for producers to not produce at this time. When you have American production going down from 13 million barrels a day in the month of February and going down probably to 11 million barrels a day, through the end of this year. We think the prices are giving the appropriate market signals to producers, and we don't think that it's appropriate for the government to get involved with this industry right now.
That include Texas? You don't support any action there to restrict production?
Absolutely not. We think the prorationing proposals in Texas would do a lot more damage to this industry in the long term than anything that's going on now. So we are very concerned about a new quota system or, what we would call Tex OPEC in the state of Texas.
Interesting. All right, Mike, thanks. It's good to get your point of view on this.
Thanks so much.
Mike Sommers with the